I handed 30 invoices to 3 free AI tools and said, "Do my bookkeeping." 2 of them nearly aced it. The third quietly ignored 80% of the pile. And that silence is the expensive part. Here's the full test. Real runs, real numbers, and exactly where free beats paid. If you run a small business, invoices are death by 1,000 paper cuts. Reading a PDF, typing 5 fields into a spreadsheet, checking the total, call it 2 minutes per invoice if you're focused. 30 invoices. That's an hour of your week, every week, doing something a machine supposedly solved years ago. So I built a test. 30 invoices from 10 different vendors in 3 different layout styles, a classic table invoice, a modern one with a dark designer header, and the minimalist freelancer type. For privacy, these are exact replicas of real small business formats, but every run you're about to see is real, timed, and scored. 5 fields per invoice. Vendor, invoice number, date, due date, total. That's 150 data points. Pass or fail. Tool 1, a free PDF parser. Here's a thing most people never check. If an invoice was made on a computer and emailed to you, the text is already inside the file. No AI needed. The parser just reads it. Result, 150 out of 150 fields. Perfect score. Total processing time for all 30 invoices, 0.6 seconds. Not per invoice, for the entire pile. If your invoices arrive as digital PDFs, extraction is a solved problem, and the correct price for solving it is 0. But that's the clean scenario. Tool 2 is for the ugly one. Scanned invoices, photos, paper. That needs OCR. The machine actually reads pixels. I converted all 30 invoices into scan-style images and ran a free, open-source OCR engine over them. Result, 147 out of 150. 98%. Time, about 1 minute for the whole pile, versus roughly an hour by hand. Now the twist, and this is the part that matters. All 3 misses were the same failure. The invoice number, on the same layout. The modern one, white text on a dark header. The stylish invoices, the ones designed to look premium, are exactly the ones that broke the machine. And here's the real problem. OCR doesn't know when it's wrong. It won't flag the misses. It hands you a spreadsheet with quiet blanks. 98% accuracy, without knowing which 2% failed, means you're still eyeballing all 30. Unless you add validation rules. Tool 3 is the one the automation crowd loves, a template extractor. You describe each vendor's invoice once, where the number lives, what the total line says, and it extracts with perfect precision forever. In theory, I wrote templates for 3 of my 10 vendors. 36 lines of configuration. Where a template matched, it scored 100%. Beautiful. But across the full pile of 30, it matched 6. Same vendor, same company, slightly different layout, skipped. Silently. No error, no warning, just nothing. Templates aren't automation. They're precision tools for high volume, never-changing paperwork. And the moment a vendor redesigns their invoice, your automation quietly retires without telling you. So here's the scoreboard. Digital PDFs, free parser, 100%, effectively instant. Scans, free OCR, 98%. Add 3 validation rules and only check what they flag. Templates, perfect but brittle, worth it only for stacks of identical invoices. Which leaves the honest question, what are paid AI invoice tools actually selling? 3 things. Handling wild variety without templates, catching their own mistakes with confidence scores, and pushing data straight into your accounting software. If that's your situation, high volume, messy formats, 0 patience, that can be a fair trade. I haven't benchmarked the paid tools yet, so I won't pretend to rank them. That's the next video. Same 30 invoices, the paid AI parsers, head-to-head, so we see if they earn their fee. 30 invoices. 3 free tools. 1 honest answer. Free handles more than you think, as long as you know exactly where it breaks. Now you do. Subscribe for the paid rematch, and the full test data is linked below.